It's a road game for the Kings, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You look at Atlanta, they have had some success, but still a lot to prove, sitting 14 games out of the top slot.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've just never really found their groove this season. I mean, not yet anyway. They're kind of stuck in the middle of the pack right now.
Man, they don't have a lot of time left to find that groove, Clark. That's the problem. I mean, unless things really come together for them soon, I think they're going to stay in kind of that middle of the pack area the rest of the way.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Ben McLemore is out there with Collison, and it's Gay in at the small forward position.
Carl Landry out of Purdue, 6'9" power forward. Gifted low post scorer and offensive rebounder, but his lack of reach does limit him defensively at times.
Now McLemore, after the missed three from Jay. Gay sets the pick for Collison. Pass to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The drive by Collison. Misses from close range. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough. You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Collison kicks to Gay.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field. Now, you got to love his position near the hoop, anticipating the play and getting the putback.
Right side Millsap. Pass to Jay. Releases. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
Passes it to McLemore. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Jay. Steps back and trains the jump shot. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft pick.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger. Of becoming a treadmill team, but they have a good base right now, and I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that
one. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Korver passes to Jay. Fires from deep. That drops. Jay's got 7.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
The drive by Collison.
Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Westbrook, Parker, obviously in the conversation as well, but boy, Collison, the son of 2 track stars, he is just explosive.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Darren Collison, a.k.a. DC, is more of a scoring point guard than a pure passing point guard. But, you know, it's interesting, his best assist numbers were in his first year in the league.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Here's Jay. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the Jay. He's got 9. And for Darren Collison, Steve, an efficient score.
Yeah, he's got a nice stroke from long range. Also the ability to play the pick and roll game and finish around the rim. Very dangerous player with his quickness.
Now here's Collison. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. 6 to shoot. Now the feed to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. The Hawks trail by 3. Jay, he's covered by Collison. And he gets the bucket. And 11 points for Jay.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Collison. And again, it's DeMarcus Cousins.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Brand. Cephalosha comes in for Damari Carroll. Kent Bates. So it's Sacramento now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
On the court for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Collison is out there with McLemore. And it's Gay in at the 3, the small forward. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing. Collison. And the rejection by Brand. Jay, he's covered by Gay. The shot's good from Jay. And Coach Budenholzer. Two-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball. Also graduated with a triple major in Steve, politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But, you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs. And that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
Collison kicks to Cousins. The 17-footer. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 3 assists tonight. Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Doubled by Collison. Fires the 3. Mack. Good. Mack. Got 5 points in the quarter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Collison kicks to McLemore. The drive by Collison, stolen by Brand. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Jhayy, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Kings trail by 3. Outside Collison. In low to Cousins. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can climb those, so I'm glad to see him get that one down.
Dishes it to Korver. He kicks it to Brand. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Korver, good.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Collison dishes to Gay. Screened by Cousins. Gay kicks to Cousins. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Stolen by Collison.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry. And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it ties the game, Clark. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, we're right back to even.
And Mack kicks to Korver. The pass to Jhayy. He feeds it to Brand. 6 to shoot. High post try, and again it's Atlanta.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the